5 bam. What do you do when you're playing a singles and pairs hand and you just can't call that tile? It's frustrating, it's a challenge, and it's exciting. But we want you to not fear those singles and pairs hands and have a backup hand. Every hand in the singles and pairs section correlates to another hand in that section. So what we mean by that is, if you look at the singles and pairs, that first hand, north, east, west, south, with a run from 1 to 4, it's any 4 consecutive numbers. So you could correlate those tiles to either winds and dragons or consecutive run. Now moving down that section, if you're in that 2, 4, 6, 8 hand, that correlates very nicely to any of the 2, 4, 6, 8 hands. 3, 6, 9 correlates to that section. The 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 here correlates to consecutive run. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 goes to odd, the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 section. And this last hand, which we affectionately call the big hand, that correlates to the year section. So there are a lot of ways to go from singles and pairs, if you're not getting the tiles you need, to another section or another hand. If you start to pick in a joker, a lot of jokers, that's when you have to decide if you want to give up going for that singles and pairs or discard the jokers and keep trying for it. So let's say we picked, and this was what we had. So you have the pair of flowers you need, you have an entire run of the, not run, you have an entire grouping of the 2025, but it is not a Kong, it is singles. You have another 2025, then you have the 2, the O, and the 2. There's 1 5 bam out on the table. If there were 3 out, would you still discard that joker in hopes to win? Probably for the big hand you would. It all depends on your risk level, your thoughts of what other people are playing. Do you think somebody else needs that 5 bam? There's a lot of other factors. But let's say all of the 5 bams were out and you can't get this hand. So what are you going to pivot to? There are a lot of other hands, surprisingly, that this works really well to switch to. And this helps you, hopefully, this video will help you get over your fear of the singles and pairs section. This entire section, by definition, you can't use jokers, and until you win, you can't make exposures. But when it's your winning tile, you could either pick it from the wall for the win, or call your winning tile, even if you're using it as a single in a group of singles or a pair. So to this day, we still get questions about that. Yes, you can always call your winning tile, as long as it is not a correctly named discarded joker. That's the only safe discard. So here we have 2025, you start picking in jokers or all the 5 bams are taken. Now what? What are you going to switch to? Okay, sticky little papers here. Shoot, I didn't want to get to that one yet. Here's singles and pairs 2025 number 1. So this has 10 overlapping tiles. In both of these hands, you're going to use a pair of flowers. You're going to use 2025 in one suit. Then you're going to use 2 2s in a second suit and 2 2s in another. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 overlapping tiles. You start picking in jokers to these tiles and you're good to go. Well, I already gave a sneak peek of it when the papers got stuck, but here's singles and pairs number 6, any like number 3. So we have this set up, and we are not techie savvy, but we play it on the computer. We have this set up here, and you could see how closely related they are. So if you have these tiles, but you get rid of the 5s, and you move over your soaps, look at how close you are. So this hand right here, and it's closed, so don't call anything, but it's a pair of flowers, 3 of any like number, and we like calling it same number, it makes it a little easier. Another 3 of the same number in a second suit, another 3 in the third suit. Since these are all pongs, the any dragon isn't as confusing as the any dragon in this wins hand, but since they're all pongs, it doesn't matter. Whatever dragon you want to use there. So since we were doing this hand, we have these dragons. So these hands have 11 overlapping tiles. They both use a pair of flowers, 2 2s here, all 3 White dragons, 2 2s here, 2 2s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So by looking at the singles and pairs section, would you ever think that you could switch to another hand with 11 tiles? I know before we did these exercises and came up with our PDF, we would not have. So this is homework for you. Take out your tiles, try to create that singles and pairs number 6, and look to see how many overlapping tiles there are with, or actually I'm giving you the answer, 10 overlapping tiles, but look to see which overlapping tiles there are with that 4th hand. And just by making the tiles together with your tiles and making the hands, it's really a great exercise. So many of you were asking about our PDF in our prior videos. If you plan to pivot, you're not just sitting there and waiting for the game to end. You're playing defensively and you're playing to win. So our PDF is available. It is 95 pages. You do not need to print every single page. You could select which pages you want to print, or you could save it to your computer or your tablet. It works much better if you don't first download it to your phone, unless you're very technically savvy. When you download it to your phone, it kind of goes off into Neverland. So it is available on modernmahjong.com, and we hope that you enjoy it. We do this every year. We just finished a Zoom about this topic. If you would like us to have another Zoom, somebody just asked for doing it again. We really didn't think we would be doing it until September. We did it a lot in April, May, and June, but send us an email if you'd be interested for us to bringing it back. Speaking of having fun and enjoying games, we are bringing back our Meet, Eat, Play, Repeat. This time in a quiet, private room at Dave & Buster's in Hollywood, Florida. Please join us. We want to show Dave & Buster's what a great Mahjong community and Canasta community we have in South Florida. It is located between Sheridan and Sterling, just east of 95. You could register online and hope you can join us. If you want to up your game and elevate your game, we have another series coming up with Kveller. We are really excited and really proud that our Learn to Play series with Kveller was such a great hit that we've done it several times. And our last intermediate series actually had more guests attend than the original. So the sequel had more than the original, which was really exciting and very proud of that. We have some other wonderful events coming up. If you want to learn to play Canasta, December 2nd, 4th, 9th, and 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you could join Donna Miller-Small and myself, both this Canasta series and our Mahjong series. If you can't make all dates live, no worries. The registered guests will get replays for a full month. If you play Canasta, or you will by August, come join us and relax and shuffle and have serenity at Miraval in the Berkshires. It is going to be an incredible weekend. We are looking forward to it. Crack Your Bags, who is really well known for a wonderful job at Mahjong events, they are doing the travel arrangements for us. It is going to take place August 21st to 24th. Individuals, girls groups, guys groups, couples, all of you are welcome. Come join us. You could find out more details by going to our website, Modern American Canasta, as well as crackyourbags.com/canasta. And with that, we hope that this is helpful. We know that several of you asked for more pivots. Please stay connected, whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If you don't yet get our emails, please go to modernmahjong.com and sign up. We send out really informative newsletters to keep our Mahjong community connected. With that, we hope you have a great day and a great game.